Hi guys, so I thought I'd come back to give you my final conclusion on these. These are the Razer Hammerhead True Wireless Earbuds. You may remember I reviewed these on the 29th of November. They just come from Razer. I'd waited a month for them to arrive and I've been using them non-stop for a couple of weeks, and I want to give you my honest, conclusive, final review, whether they're worth it or not. I'm going to go through everything I like about them and also everything I don't like about them, and are they worth £100? So with that being said, let's crack on and go through it. Okay, so first things first, what I'm going to cover is the app. Now, when I first obtained these back on the 29th of November, the app was very limited. You just had Bluetooth connectivity, you had a tutorial, and you had these gestures that you could try out. The new update now gives you a preset for equalizer, so you can have default, bass boost or treble. I'm currently running on bass boost and it sounds absolutely awesome. You can also update your firmware. If there's any firmware, you simply update it here. It takes about 3 to 4 minutes and it's done. So this is quite handy, but this, I'm hoping we may see a few more equalizer settings, but bass boost sounds absolutely perfect. What I do like about these, and being an Apple AirPods fan, is the design. I actually quite like the design of these. I have absolutely no problem with these going in and out of my ear. Charging wise, it's actually done via USB-C. There is no wireless capability, but it is what it is. I honestly don't actually have a problem with it. They go in there quite nicely. It shuts down and it charges up. USB-C port there, simple enough. I also have covered latency and game mode, so I've already done a video which I will actually put a link somewhere, probably about there, where I've actually played Call of Duty on the PC. Enabling gaming mode has been absolutely fine, no latency lag, it's been perfect. If you do watch the video, you'll see me playing zombies, and it's a quick blast just to get an idea of what these are like, and honestly they sound awesome. I just cannot stress enough how well these sound. They are absolutely perfect. They're very, very loud, that's for sure. Battery life, I'm getting about 4 hours battery life, and the recharge time is literally 30 minutes. It gets up to 80%, and almost 40 minutes you're bang on 100%. One thing I mentioned in my original video as well is that you can actually just use one of these, so you don't need both in, but they do connect simultaneously. But if you put one in and take one out, close the lid, you can still listen with one. I mentioned if you're in a classroom or an office and you get bored, you could just listen to some music. Again, it's perfect. And these aren't too far off the actual AirPods themselves. I mean, this is my current first generation AirPods. I think they're slightly, I would say they're probably slightly smaller. But the actual design, for my ears, they're absolutely fine. I personally don't have an issue with this format at all. Some people don't like the stick layout. They look like little toothbrushes. I don't have an issue with that. I do like the fact it's black. Shame this is not RGB, but that would have probably just added to the cost. And for £99, they are an absolute bargain. I truly think that if you want an all-round wireless earbuds, I don't think you're going to get any better than these. This is definitely, for the audio sound, they're perfect. This is, as you know, my original AirPods. I will put a link in the description if you're interested. These were £149, but the battery life on these is now down to 15 minutes, so they've almost died a death. I am getting about 4 hours on this. It does depend on whether you're using music, phone calls. I've tried to do a whole mixture of just using one, both, phone calls, Siri. I don't have Android, so I can't tell you how that works, but certainly from an iOS perspective, listening to music, making calls, asking questions, they're perfect. In terms of telephone calls, I am told that the audio quality is good, so my voice seems to be coming across quite well. But definitely the audio is bang on. For £100, I don't think you've got any reason to complain whatsoever. In terms of lightness, I mean, they are light. If I compare the two, I would say the AirPods is more heavier than this. It looks slightly longer, but please don't let that deceive you, because it will go in a pocket. They are light. I do like the fact that they are also dark. These get a lot of dirt and debris, so you're always cleaning these. These are not too bad at all. I've had no issues with that. Cleaning is quite simple, but to be honest with you, I've not really had many issues with it. Microfiber cloth is fine. As I mentioned before, the magnets weren't perfect. They do come out, but they're not as strong as the AirPods. But that doesn't worry me at all, because it is simply a case of lifting out, put it back in, and you're done. Now, the one thing that I dislike, and I have to get both of these out, and this is going to be a personal choice thing, it's these sleeves. I've tried them with and without, and I honestly do not like the sleeves at all. When I put them in my ears, they're painful, they don't feel comfortable. When I have them literally naked without the ear tips or the ear tip sleeve, they're fine. They are absolutely perfect. I think if you've got maybe bigger ears, you may need these, but for me personally, they're going back. I don't need them at all. I'm absolutely over the moon and happy with these. Love the design, love the fit, love the audio, love the gesture controls. You power on, power off, change your tracks forward, backwards, make a phone call, use Siri. I don't think you can complain for £100, and for the audio, they are bang on the money. So I honestly cannot recommend them enough. So there you have it. I know the video follow-up has been a little bit longer, but I wanted to use these as my daily driver for work and back, and I cannot recommend them enough. I'm not paid or endorsed by Razer in any shape or form. I know some YouTubers get products free of charge, but I've paid for this myself. I even had a pouch. In fact, if you get them from Razer, you do get the pouch still as of December. But these are key. These are absolutely awesome. I don't think I've come across a pair of wireless earbuds that I've thoroughly enjoyed and love to use. Love the battery life. I'm not saying the battery life on these wasn't great, it was, but they have died. There's nothing I can do about it. I have researched it, and I don't really want to buy another pair. There are AirPod Pros out there, but they're about £249. For £100, I just cannot recommend them enough at all. As always, I like to listen to your comments and questions, and I'm here to help. So if you have any comments about these, then please let me know. Do not buy them from Amazon or eBay as of December. They're being charged eBay was about £150, Amazon is £123. Go to Razer, £99. Do not pay any more than £99, because you're shooting yourself in the foot. And even if they're out of stock, do what I do, just order it and they will arrive. It did take a month, but they are arrived and they're perfect. I can't stress that enough. So that's it for this part of the review. So overall, buy them. No more questions at all. If you do like the video, please give it a thumbs up. That's always appreciated. As I've already mentioned, if you've got any questions or comments about these earbuds, then put them down there. Get in touch and let me know, because I want to help and I don't want you just buying something not going to be happy with. If I don't like them, I would be doing a full-on review saying they're crap, stay away from them. What I am saying is they're Razer products. They do exactly what they say. They are water resistant or sweat resistant, but they are perfect. The sound is awesome. Portability, battery life. Yes, there's no wireless charging. That's not the end of the world for me, because as I've already shown with the app, that you can get these fully charged up 80% within half an hour, 40 minutes, 100%. Did I say that right? I hope I did. 30 minutes is 80% and 40 minutes is 100% battery life. So yeah, I think that's right. And don't forget, if you even are just using one and you got one charging, that one charges. Okay, so if you swap them out, they're charged. So it's just buy them. Just buy them. If you want them, get them. That's it. Okay, end of story. I'm sorry I went on, but buy them. If you love your audio, you are not going to regret these at all. You could buy the AirPod Pro for £249 if you want. You've got the noise cancellation. Doesn't have that, but for the money, honestly, they're great. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you on the next video.